Hi everybody, my name is David and welcome back to my channel where I talk about finance, cars, real estate, and more. In this video, I'm going to walk through the end of your lease and or how to get out of your lease. One thing that a lot of people don't realize about a lease is that at any point during your lease, you can actually sell your car and make money from it. If you combine this with your free leased electric car in my other video, you can actually make more money from your lease. This all depends on the make and model, the condition that it's in, but it's always worth a try, right? Because who doesn't like free money? Now, how and why this happens is that there's always a payoff number at any point in your lease. This number is always changing, depends on how much more you have to pay during your lease. And it's gonna be different for you than it is for the dealer or CarMax, for example. Super simple, and it'll take you less than an hour to figure out if this is something that you should look deeper into. So we're gonna use a 2018 Hyundai Elantra, for example. Let's say you leased this car back in 2017, 2018, then today you don't want the car anymore or your lease is coming up. If you lease the car through Hyundai, you want to call Hyundai Financial and ask them for the dealer payoff. Sometimes this is called a 10-day dealer payoff. Now this number is how much it's going to cost for another dealer to buy this car from Hyundai Financial. Because you leased the car, you don't really own the car. So somebody's going to have to pay somebody else to purchase the car. So once you have this number, this dealer payoff number, you want to set that aside and keep it in mind. Next, you want to get your license plate and your VIN number. The VIN number is usually on your front windshield on the driver's side near the bottom. Next, you want to take that number and plug it into an automated system online. So websites such as Carvana, Vroom, Shift, Get Me the VIN, CarMax, you want to plug that number in and they'll often give you an approximate number for what your car is worth. At this point, it would be really helpful to have your original window sticker, but if you don't, just try your best to figure out exactly what model, what options you have on your car and plug those numbers in. So this number is how much that website or that dealer is willing to pay for your car. Now keep in mind that this number you get from online will decrease a little bit once they actually come see your car, oftentimes. But it's actually very negotiable, I think with the exception of CarMax. And you can actually shop around these numbers between the different dealers to see who will give you a higher number. Oftentimes, this number actually fluctuates a lot too between the different months, weeks, just kind of depending on the car and the market conditions. So if you look for it when you're not ready to sell your car yet, look again in the future because it might change. So after you've done these two steps, you're sitting with two numbers. So in our Hyundai example, you have the dealer payoff from Hyundai Financial on one hand, and on the other hand, you have your online offer from, let's say, Carvana. So in this example with the 2018 Hyundai Elantra, the dealer payoff at the end of the lease from Hyundai Financial was $10,800. On the other hand, the Carvana offer was over $12,000. Now this difference of almost $2,000 is basically going to go straight into your pocket. This dealer will buy the car directly from Hyundai Financial, and this dealer will cut you a check for the difference. Now, if you are planning to get rid of this car and go with a different brand, in addition to the almost $2,000 that you just gained from selling this car to another dealer, you actually saved money on the disposition fee as well, which could be $300 anywhere to closer to $1,000. Now, if these numbers are good and you don't want to deal with these online companies, you could actually take it to a used or new car dealership in the area and see what they're willing to offer on the car for you. Or you can go to like the local CarMax, Carvana. CarMax has a very robust system for making offers on used cars. I've dealt with them personally before and they do it super quickly. Their offer is a little bit lower than the online companies, but the transaction was really easy and really smooth. And it's also good for if you need the money right away because they can just cut you a check and you'll be done in the same day. Now this Hyundai Elantra was a real example. In the end, my girlfriend ended up selling the car to CarMax in person because that was a little bit easier of a transaction to do. She made over $1,000 on the car and saved hundreds of dollars on the disposition fees. And for the Hyundai Elantra, it actually worked out really well because there was no security deposit and there was no down payment in the beginning. And now for some things to keep in mind when you're selling your leased car. Number one, if you put down a security deposit when you first leased your car, you're gonna wanna double check with the financial services to see what's gonna happen to that. You wanna keep that in mind and be aware of how you're gonna get that back. Number two, you're gonna wanna keep in mind if you're going to lease another car or buy another car after this one. If you're just getting rid of the car and you're gonna go without a car for a while, then I think no need to worry about it. But if you're getting into another car right away, you wanna take this into consideration. Oftentimes when you lease a new car, they have loyalty or conquest offers. A loyalty offer is where they offer you an incentive to stay within the brand. And that's given to people who currently have that same brand in the family. It varies brand to brand, but the savings could be up to thousands of dollars. So if that's what you're going for the Hyundai, for example, go on Hyundai's website and see if there is a loyalty incentive for the car that you want to get into. If there is, you want to be very strategic about this and not sell the car right away so that you can get that loyalty offer for the new lease. And if there isn't, go ahead and sell the car and cash your check. And then you have the conquest offer, which is a different brand's incentive for you to switch. So let's say you want a Toyota next. Toyota might have a conquest offer that says if you're driving a competitive vehicle right now, you'll get, let's say, a $2,000 discount on your car. So you don't want to miss out on that either. So make sure you're aware of what car you want to get next to take advantage of your loyalty and conquest offers. So at the end of the day, you got out of your lease or you finished your lease and made some money on it. And you also didn't have to pay a disposition fee. In addition, you were able to take advantage of loyalty and conquest offers with your new vehicle as well. So I think it's a no-brainer to spend an hour or so to see if it's worth selling your car instead of just returning the lease to the dealer. The dealer doesn't tell you this, and oftentimes they don't want you to do it because they want to just buy the car themselves and make that money themselves. So leave a comment below. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Also, please comment and let me know if you guys ended up making money off of your lease. It would really mean a lot if you would hit the thumbs up button, if you would hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with all my future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.